Hello, welcome back. It's Cancer season. Hi there. My name is Tamara Bartmus. I'm an astrologer, energy worker, and natural wellness educator. And I'm here to help you find how this energy of Cancer season is really relevant to what you might be seeing in your own life. Let's get started. Cancer season always brings to the forefront the themes around nurturing, emotional safety, even our mother energy. So, if you've ever thought of or considered yourself one who has a so called mother wound, this is the time that that might become more and more exposed as we work through and the sun brings light to that. Let's get into, though, the key things that you can expect during Cancer season over the next 29 and something days. Okay. So June 20th, the sun enters Cancer at 2:51 p.m. It is conjunct with Venus and Mercury as it makes that transition into this new sign. And then immediately the next day will be the Capricorn full moon at 1 degree 7 minutes at 7:07 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And this also maintains that energy of conjunction with Venus and Mercury. And there is a cardinal T-square aspect pattern showing up as well during that full moon. I will be doing another video on the Capricorn full moon, so look forward to that as well. On July 5th, there is the Cancer new moon at 14 degrees 23 minutes. That's 4:57 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And then towards the end of the month, we get to have a rare, semi-rare, monthly blue moon. This is when there's two full moons in the same calendar month. There is also called a seasonal blue moon, and that would actually be something that occurs the actual next full moon after that. So it would be during Leo season is the seasonal blue moon. So sometimes those get interchanged and confusing, but we have two full moons during the month of there are two different definitions of a blue moon, which sometimes makes people confused, like, is this a blue moon or not? But it is technically a blue moon with Capricorn, a second Capricorn full moon this July. And that will be at 29 degrees, 8 minutes at 4:16 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And there in that blue moon, full moon, secondary Capricorn full moon, does present a cradle aspect pattern, which again, I'll be doing another video on the Capricorn blue moon, just to help you understand what that might mean for you and the themes that we really get to lean into. With two full moons in a single sign of Cancer Capricorn, it does invite some really interesting reflection on our mother wound, our father wounds, the parental influences in our life, and that dynamic that shows up in the lessons that we're shifting and evolving from because of that. So look for more information on that to come as we go throughout this month. One of the tools that I have available to people is the Zodiac workbook and journal that I have created. It's available to order on Amazon. This is specifically for Cancer season. It is through Kindle Direct Publishing, so Amazon Publishing. It doesn't have Prime shipping. I'm so sorry. So this would be something you would want to order immediately if you want to utilize, and I'll show you a little bit of what is included in that as I get towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. I find it a great resource to help me navigate. And once my copy arrives, I will do a deep dive tour of it so that you can determine if this is a resource that you want to utilize during this month or any future months as well. So some additional significant events that are coming up during this Cancer season that aren't specifically related to the sun in Cancer, but have impact on our overall experience would be Saturn retrograde, going retrograde in Pisces. So right now it's in its pre-shadow as it moves into retrograde towards the end of June. And then July 2nd, right, just a few days after Saturn goes retrograde, Neptune will go also retrograde in Pisces, which again invites this watery energy to be explored. The first and then the last water signs are really showing up for us with Cancer and Pisces, and we'll explore that in an additional video later this month as well. We also have Mars and Uranus conjunct in Taurus showing up. That could bring some fireworks, some nature, some unexpected changes around the middle of July. And then towards the end of July, Mars will leave Taurus and start moving into Gemini. Mars will move into Gemini, bringing some new energy there as we are just finishing up Gemini season, that is an interesting shift because we've sort of been preparing for that Mars to move in and help us do the things that we've been learning and actually take action on them. This is going to be a great busy month full of energetic shifts that we can utilize for our growth. Some additional significant events would be just the awareness that Mercury on July 17th will be entering its pre-shadow in preparation for its retrograde that is coming up shortly. So that pre-shadow period will start in Leo at 21 degrees, 24 minutes. Mercury entering pre-shadow and then going through the first half of the retrograde season is the final or the completion of that Mercury growth cycle before we begin a new cycle. And just a reminder that Mercury goes retrograde 3, maybe 4 times in a year. And this is the second time it's gone retrograde this year. I will have more information for you as we get closer to that. Just something else to pay attention to. We will complete Cancer season July 22nd as the sun will move into Leo. August 5th is when Mercury will go retrograde in Virgo at 4 degrees 6 minutes. As far as the workbook and journal that I have for people who are interested in sort of documenting the month by month season, this workbook and journal is something I have been developing since 2020 and many people have already used it. I've just decided to make it available on Amazon for people to have it printed by them and easier to access, but it has wonderful resources to help you apply what is the Cancer season and how does that show up in your actual birth chart and in relation to your personal life. So this would be more for the astrology student who is curious on learning astrology from a very beginner's standpoint, as well as helping you to have ahas and insights at key points during the season and at the full moon and the new moon. It also has some summer solstice information in there and a journal for record keeping. Record keeping is a powerful tool when you utilize astrology to start connecting the dots and really see how the stars are there to help you grow and learn for yourself different aspects of your personality. And remember, everybody has all the zodiac signs. It shows up differently for everybody. And this is the tool that helps you break that down and start seeing that more clearly for yourself. And again, I will be doing a walkthrough of this book, a demo to help you see what that looks like and how to utilize it for yourself. One other thing that I have for you that's coming soon, I hope it releases this month, is an essential oil guide for every zodiac sign and how to use them. This is something I released to my private membership group and decided that it was time to share with other people as well. I am so excited because sometimes people don't know how to correlate the physical with the metaphysical and find the congruence of that. And so these booklets really help you understand what that could look like, give you suggestions for how to use those oils during different seasons of the year, and it's a great reference for your own education. The last thing I want to highlight is that we will have during Cancer season, I always do this, I highlight one oil, and I'll probably create another video for this that goes greater in depth, but just know that with so much water energy happening this month, it is important to find peace. Lots of Pisces energy and lots of Cancer energy that can make us very protective, that can make us almost wanting to control other people so we can feel safe and secure. And in that, we create a false sense of peace. And to find real peace, that is when this oil can support our body. The beautiful blend that it is has a combination of mints and florals and roots that really help ground you and feel not just emotionally and energetically secure, but even more physically stable and sound. So look for that link in the description below. And I am so excited. This is what you have to look forward to for Cancer season. I will be posting so many other videos this month to highlight all the energetic shifts going on. So make sure to like this video and subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see those future videos as well. Take care. Happy Cancer season.